You're watching Afterburn with me, Kelly, the hostess with the mostest, and I got my boo thing.
DJ Kim Nick D, aka Kim.
AKA?
Middle boy. AKA Kelly Oz. I'm not saying.
Why can't you say it? Okay, you're my boo thing.
Yeah.
Even though you refuse to claim me, I will claim you forever, Kim Nick D. Nisawa. But you know what? It's Mondays here on Afterburn.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about something very specific. Now we have one of our listeners coming through who said she has an issue. And Maze, we've asked Afterburn for their advice. But still, me, I'm on that whole accord of Maze. If you don't communicate with your boy, there's nothing you're doing. And we have a guest in studio and we'll talk to her about that. But before that, we have a quote of the day. And the quote of the day looks like this. It says, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." And that's by Winston Churchill. Do you believe in that quote, Kim? Why? What do you mean?
You don't have to agree with it. Me, I don't believe in it.
Okay, but why don't you agree with it? Because success could be your final goal in life, correct?
Could be. Thank you for using could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be. It may not be like the main thing.
Yeah.
And then also, just, bro, I feel like this whole quote is trying to tell us to be disciplined. No, Najakati, no.
Yeah.
It is, right?
I don't have to agree with you on
I don't want you to agree with me, but let us agree on one thing. The key point is discipline.
Studio, let Timothy talk to us about it.
All right, we're joined by the CEO of Crescent Media. Her name is Karen Wambugu. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, okay, so what do you think about this whole success quote? Do you believe in it?
Maybe. I just feel like success there's no one definition of success.
True. True.
So maybe my success is just
it's different from mine.
Yeah, maybe yours is get a car, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay, what are your definitions of success, guys? Living baby girl lifestyle. Living baby girl lifestyle. But you know what, let's get straight into it. What is Crescent Media?
So it's a digital marketing agency. We help SMEs mostly to market their businesses, get clients, and we also teach digital marketing. But mostly the people we teach are young people, people who are still in campus, people who want to start a side hustle. So we have a very small training course that we do.
Yeah? So what are SMEs?
Small, medium enterprises. So they're just small businesses that are just starting out. Then there are some who have already gotten the basics in order. So then they're just trying to get to the next level.
Of marketing?
Oh, now business, you know, marketing is just one, it's like a small thing of the big thing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we just help them achieve their goals, their business goals through marketing. And
through that training course, like, are they able to now get the proper like ideas to now run their own personal businesses? Do you help them actually do that to the point where they're stable enough and then they leave?
Okay, so mostly the people who do the trainings are people who are employed and they want to start a side hustle. You know, and then obviously they don't have the resources to get someone to do it permanently for them. So what I do is we have 3 theory classes. So I just take you through the basics, what is digital marketing, the various channels, how you can use them. And then the final class, which is the 4th class, we do a practical. So for example, if you have a business which sells maybe clothes, then I'll go through it. Like if I was doing a digital marketing, this is what I'll do. Change the bio to this, maybe take this kind of photos, maybe use this kind of hashtags. So I just take you through. And once they're done, and once they start getting through it, they have like issues, they can always text us and we are always there to help.
Wow. So your training course, this is something that what most people you've said who already are employed.
Yeah, and some students, there's some very I don't know to say nice students or like they're just doing maybe marketing and then they want to, like they find that digital marketing is just one unit they did in campus, but they want more. So then they come to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of skills do you give them? Like, as you've said, when it comes to social media, you're able to take this kind of picture, do this in your bio. So like what kind of skills do you learn through Crescent Media?
Mostly creativity, because man, social media, you just need to be creative. That's the biggest thing. And then of course analytical skills, because then you have to analyze the analytics of maybe it's your Instagram. You know, what does these numbers mean? You know, what can I do? You know, you might find that maybe you're getting a lot of followers, but they might not be the right followers.
There's no interaction.
Yeah, there's no interaction. How do you get engagement? So analytical skills, and of course research. You need to keep doing. It's something you need to keep updating yourself. You need to keep doing researching and all.
No, I want to ask you a question about the metaverse, especially when it comes to digital marketing.
You want to ask me a question now?
About the metaverse.
Oh, metaverse.
Right. So because now the metaverse is probably now the next step for social media. Through the metaverse, do you feel as though people who are in digital marketing are at a higher advantage? Or do you think this could slow down a lot of things for them?
I love the metaverse. The idea of it just makes me happy, because it's the next step in the internet. Now, people kitambo, they used to have like these bigs, you know, these big computers, and now with your phone, like me, I tell people, you know, I never went to school for digital market. It's a skill that I taught myself.
Wow.
And all I needed was, as long as you have Wi-Fi and you have a phone and you have a laptop, that's it. Now, the next step, imagine being like inside your phone. Metaverse is like being inside your phone.
But you don't think people will be consumed by it?
They will. Oh, imagine what the phone is doing to us. Now imagine being inside all that technology. It's, in fact, people won't be able to leave their houses. Will get big and big and big in their couch.
It will be boring. It will be a boring life.
What?
It will be physically.
Physically, yes.
Physically, it's going to be a boring life because you're not actually doing anything but maze. Now in the digital space. Siji, you're in Timbuktu. Siji, you're in Ibiza. You're all over the place, all over the world. But Elon Musk came through and said he has now brain chips, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now that you'll be able to download your conscious, your brain and everything, and then whatever, if you want to become a reincarnation of yourself years later on, you'll become a clone. Now, when it comes to stuff like that, do you think that the digital space is going way too far?
Imagine a bado.
Bado.
Imagine somebody who was alive like maybe 150 years back. If they came alive right now, they'll be like, what is happening?
True.
Yeah.
True.
So I think I feel bad. I want to be around like 200 years to see just how far humanity is going to take.
But do you think you'd be comfortable in that kind of space?
Maybe not, because I'm from 2022. But somebody who is from that era, then they'll be comfortable. That's their reality.
Yes.
You know?
But then now, in the future of now business itself, the metaverse, even this whole brain chip thing happening, all these things happening all at once, I feel like in the long run, the digital space, even trying to sell businesses and all that kind of stuff, will be hindered. It'll be hindered in the aspect of, now let's talk about just like Kenya. All right? Now in Kenya, people aren't as open-minded, Sindio. And obviously, you'll see people in high rankings being like, shetani, all that kind of stuff. All right? But if you're able to access the metaverse, you'll be able to sell or even just train clients in China or, I
mean, I'm doing that already right now. You know, me, I just love the internet. You know, I love the internet because it has enabled me to even start Crescent Media. Because I can do digital marketing for someone in the UK, for someone in America. You know, even we have people working remotely here, but their clients they're fully employed, 9 to 5, but the client is some in another part of the country. I just feel like, you know, the metaverse, people who sell shoes and they sell clothes, and especially people in the lifestyle sector, industry, they'll benefit the most from the metaverse. Because you know, you can be anything on the metaverse. You want to be skinny, you want to be big, you want to be rich, like you can be anything. So I feel like it just makes dreams come true. So
man, I'm not too
You're not
keen on
okay,
it.
wait. You're not feeling the metaverse.
They're not okay. You know, for those who don't know what the metaverse is, honestly, if I use layman's language, it's the future in social media in that it's virtual reality. You'll be able to be here everywhere, whenever you want, wherever, like you'll be able to do all that kind of stuff. You can have your own life. You could be You could be, I don't know, Bill Gates in the metaverse. You could be anyone. You could have pink hair. You could look purple. Like,
I know.
But once you've won a virtual reality set, that's it. You've tapped into it.
Yeah.
And now everybody's moving on to that. That's why you hear me asking Karen all these specific questions about the metaverse, especially when it comes to digital marketing. So it looks like for her and her people, Maze, Katambe, vibes and vibes. People are going to get this money. But if you want to continue finding out about Crescent Media and what Karen can help you do, you need to stay tuned. Sai, vibes itambe Maze.
Vibes.
TikTok is coming up, Bensol. Of course, BN. Stay tuned, keep it keys, and of course, hashtag Team Afterman at DJ Kim Nick D at Kelly. And what's your handle, by the way?
Karen Wambugu.
Karen Wambugu.
Crescent.
Yeah, holla at us. Keep it keys.
I got DJ Kim Nick D on the ones and twos, and I have Karen Wambugu here. Now, right before we go back on air, Maze, we're just talking about, you know, the culture and how the government may not understand the, you know, the youth and the kind of moves that they want to make. Because remember, if we're being completely honest, people have tried to be as hip and like up to date with the youth as much as possible, but it's not something that would work. That's why I would advise that you get Karen onto your team. But I'm saying that because I was just telling Karen this off air. When it comes to local issues of just like crime or theft, whatever, DCI Twitter will only find out about it after somebody else has tweeted about it. You know, Twitter A, Twitter B, whatever. Yeah. So it's only after that is when now DCI will be like, Checky, we're taking up this issue. But it will be like a whole day later. And you know, if, you know, especially when it comes to murder and stuff like that, after the first 48 hours, Maze, hakuna kitu unafanya. If you're not completely immediate about it. So I'd like you to just tell me how you think, especially now just the government, how would they be able to embrace now digital marketing, what you do, how you can help? You personally can help. Your team would be able to help, because these kind of issues don't go away.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They don't go away.
Yeah. Maybe have the youth have a say. They make us think that the youth have a say, but do they really have a say?
No.
You know?
No.
So I feel like maybe having somebody on there, you know, like I want to give the example of the BRT. You can definitely tell there was no youth making a decision there. First of all, I stay in Kasarani, the stage for, where is it? Safari Park. It's on Safari. It's 150 bob. Fair. It doesn't matter. And sometimes you have 50 bob, unatafuta 30 bob ya kujazia hiyo 50 bob upate fair. So obviously whoever made that decision didn't consider. There was no youth having a say there, and it's not okay.
It's not, but until we decide to fill up those positions, there's nothing we're going to do about it.
I feel like even standing up as the youth and just saying, you know what, okay, we love you, we get you have these, you have our best interests at heart. Also, I would like to think, but this just doesn't serve us.
At all? At all,
it doesn't. And you know, the youth, they're the majority. The future is literally us. It's in our hands.
But you know, sorry to interrupt you. Youth kushikana, ati tukue kichwa moja.
It's hard. Because of interest, yani, kila mtu kuna interest zake in a way. Kuna ule mtu anaweza afford 50 bob na kuna ule hawezi afford. So pia hiyo shida zina get.
It's not even that we can't chikana. People are selfish. People are selfish. You just want your own best interests at heart. It doesn't matter who I have to drag down.
And then you know something else. As the youth, we are at different places, especially late 20s, early 30s. This is a time you're like, oh my God, I'm a grown up. So we'll find somebody who's doing well in life because maybe they had connections, or maybe they're fully employed, or they're just lucky. But for the majority of us, honestly, out here, it's the sun is hot. So the people who made it, they think, you know what, if I'm 27 and I'm doing this, if I'm 30, why can't they? Or just
why isn't everyone up to par?
Maybe they don't work as hard. So maybe that's just unity as the youth. Doesn't matter our financial region or anything, then that of course would. Because even in the digital marketing classes, different, like I'm telling you, all
different
types
walks of races,
people,
they come through and they're still able to.
And they all have the same goal. They all want to do something with their businesses and with their lives.
But if we're not able to align ourselves, as Kim has said,
I'm telling you, sasa kuna wale hata hawezi panda mama, hata wana job, because they are being sponsored by some two other babas.
Bless us.
Sasa anapata pesa ya Uber. Sasa wewe unamsumbua ati aanze hapo kuna kubagain kwa.
Yeah, why must I go out of my way to protest with you? Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
But it's,
so for you to get yani kwa kichwa moja, I don't know how we can go about that.
No, the smartest thing would be to join the digital space because the internet is powerful.
Yeah, like lower food prices has been trending. Yeah, so it started on a Facebook group. The first time I personally saw that hashtag was on a
Facebook group.
Facebook group. For food, let's cook Kenyan meals, I think, was where I saw it first. And then I saw it on Twitter. So, kataka kwa ground that we unite on the internet, we can. Yeah, as long as...
Let me say this.
It might sound wrong, but it's just a hashtag. Itakuja tu one week iishe, no actions.
So what would you, what would I
tutaongea lower food alafu iende hivyo. So
what do you think
ndio nasema
to get it to the ground?
You see, now I feel like the only thing is like now Kim, you're an influential person across the board, right? So when it comes to all social media, if you're one of the people who's seen under this hashtag, your guys are going to be like, oh damn, Kim is doing this. Me pia naifanya. So I mean,
will you be
so
there?
I mean,
Will you be there?
One time, quick, front low.
Oh my god, no, but I feel like hashtags just need influential people, because me, I've seen hashtags working, bro.
They have. You remember that stop lending Kenyan loans or that hashtag? That did. Or we felt, or they made us think they did something. We're still getting loans.
It's true.
But it's been 4 days, since that hashtags went online.
No.
Has anyone talked about it?
No one has. We're quick to forget. We are quick to forget, but
that's the saddest part. Kushikana kwa ground, yani, I don't know. Because she doesn't niko nazo si wenye.
Yes.
Someone out there can afford that price yenye inauzwa kwa chakula.
So they don't understand why people.
They don't understand. Ati 70 bob.
That's why you need to tweet about it. That's why you
get on your phone and tweet about it.
That's why you need to post an Instagram post about it. Talk about it on your stories. Put a Facebook live about it, because now people will be influenced by you. But then now, if it's just,
I hope they're watching.
Yeah, that's why you're called an influencer. You're able to influence a whole niche. Allegedly. But honestly, if we all hop onto a wave where we embrace the internet and digital marketing, Maze we'll move. Tutasonga na kusonga, and guys will be shocked. Kenya will be a lot more advanced, because you see, like places like what Rwanda has their own phones, their own technology. We should be able to get to that kind of space, but honestly, we can't blame even the government. It's just us ourselves, because we always choose to focus on the dumb things. Like, see, Frankie was trending.
Those are the guys. Those are the things guys are posting. Blogs are posting that, but history of food. Hakuna blog imepost.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's the saddest part.
And even the media, honestly, these big media houses, I don't think they understand the impact they have on people.
I feel like,
did you see the headline today?
The one for nudes. The kid
there was a headline for nudes.
Yeah,
I didn't see.
Yeah, that kid who was taken to court because of sharing compromising pictures of him and his professor.
I didn't see.
Yeah, and bro, it was like the front cover kabisa. But what headline were you talking about?
For Nation. It was political, very, very political.
Yeah.
And I personally felt a big media house, they shouldn't have such a headline. You should be very neutral.
But Nation always does this stuff, bro. Nation always has puns, and I think they're trying to do that now to relate with the youth. But honestly, when it comes to stuff that's very serious, they should
just be neutral. In fact, what should have been on that front page is just how lower food prices. That should have been the headline.
So, as we wind up, what kind of tips would you give now, just our audience and everyone in general, as to just starting up when it comes to digital marketing, how to run and ensure you have that kind of consistency?
Well, I would say get started.
Just get started.
It's very overwhelming when you're starting. You look at your competitors, these people have thousands and thousands of followers and they're always rating sold. So you get overwhelmed. Also, you just get started. Just post that one pair of shoe you have. And all I would say is use hashtags. Make sure you use the right hashtags, use the right keywords. Because normally, like here, Google is still the biggest search engine, but so is Instagram. If you want to buy a pair of shoes, I'll go on Instagram and search shoes, and then it will give me a list of all the profiles. So it won't show the person who has sold the most shoes, but the one with the right digital marketing strategy. I know a lot of youths out there, from the people who are taking the course and from just the people I interact with, we are all trying. So just ile kidogo unaweza fanya. The internet is, honestly, it's the place of dreams. Just make sure that you also have good content. Content is key. Content is everything. Just use your phone. You have TikTok. You can even do very nice TikTok videos. And you can also influencers. You can also collaborate with influencers. Just hit somebody's inbox. You never know. Just hit somebody's inbox, be like, hey, could maybe I send you a pair of shoes? But also influencers take advantage of. They'll say, let's collaborate. They take your stuff and then you do. So please don't do that to any person, because that's a strategy that somebody who has sacrificed a pair of shoes to try and get more. And also as an influencer, just
support.
Don't feel, support.
I don't feel big to this.
Thank you.
Support small businesses all the time.
And if somebody comes to you and be like, you know, I don't have the money to make, because most charge to put your business stories. Have like a day where you're like, today it's
100 bob.
Thank you. But I personally used influencers. I've used Edgar Obare. He's really good. That he went to Telegram, so I haven't really good. But when he was
use Kim and myself,
I'll see you. You might attend.
You may attend.
But influencers are a very great way for you to get outreach out there. And also websites. You know, you have things like Shopify, especially for people who are doing e-commerce. You have things like Shopify, you just need to buy for a domain. And blogs, content, like I said, content. And blogs are the most important type of content. So first what you need to do is identify the demographic and what exactly what app would work for you. And then I'll just ensure your content is. And for the demographics, you'll have, for example, for me, I use Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So you'll find that Instagram, I have a different demographic for there. Mostly what I get from Instagram is the course. I sell it. Honestly, like 99% of everybody has been from Instagram. But for clients, for B2B clients, I use LinkedIn, because that's another demographic that I have. And I know I'll find businesses on LinkedIn. And Twitter is a great way for you to get on the media. So if you want to get spotted like on by journalists, or if you want to get invited to become a speaker, just use Twitter for that.
Use Twitter. So Kim, umesikia LinkedIn, maybe ni rika yako. For me, it's probably Twitter and Instagram that I mainly need to focus on. So Karen, thank you so much for coming through. We have all her social media handles just there on the bumper if you need to reach her. Her name is Karen Wambugu. She is from Crescent Media all across the social media platforms. Hala at her and she will give you an amazing training course. So Maze, don't sleep on this opportunity.